Awaken, puppets of Geppetto, and welcome fans, new and loyal, to the next installment of your Lies of P plus DLC Overture easy to follow Platinum Guide. Here we are back in Malum. I mentioned at the end of the last video, don't worry if you don't have this glowing trail, that just means you've not done the DLC before. If you have done it, then it will be open here, but we're not going to do the DLC until the end of Chapter 9, which guarantees you can play along, and it is a better time to do the DLC from a leveling perspective. So we're just going to go onward. Rope it a carcass. Remember there's a doggo behind the cart. And we're going to ignore the right path, we don't need it. Have a sawtooth at the ready. We can then use a sawtooth to knock down a carcass to get us a saw blade. Much better. Good trade. Forgot that dog for a second. Right, where's Dubber? There's Dubber. Dubber. Let him charge. The bear will stop. And that's a good opportunity for these. Nice little enhanced rope. Charge attack. Full table. Right, to ignore the left, we're going to stick to the right. Ignore the right, we're going to carry on to the shacks. These optional areas we don't need to do because they don't give us anything worth the time investment. So you're welcome to do them still. But this is very much a mission, get to DLC, so I can start showing you some new things. Use this. You also get one. Excuse me, let's try this one, shall we? Thank you. Lovely stuff. We do come in here. Oh no, I thought it was the bigger ampule, but I have led myself and you wrong there. Not that we wasted much time there. Onward we go. Fire one. Remember that there's an ambush drop from here. Fire two. That is just a poster about the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, so don't bother with that item. Dispatching all the enemies, drop down, grab the fire abrasive, let yourself out. Use the lift. Open this shortcut just in case. That's a doodle, so don't need to worry about that. There we go. take the lift up as it's easier to do the shortcut from this way. There we go. As that gets you a Dark Moonstone, and as I mentioned before, we're going to upgrade a few of the DLC weapons. Right, before you trigger the elite, just put your grindstone on. Get a free charge and... oh. Excuse me. This is why I like to use my hood. Not Fable. Grindstone. You are giving me far too much trouble. There we go. Grab the sharp pipe. Come up here. We're not going to do this shortcut again, this side bit again. So grab this vivid chunk. And onward we go. Rope a dog. Especially in a mob, always rope the dogs first. From downtown. Coming down this way, as not only do we get a dim chunk, but we also get a throwable, a saw blade over here, and we do still use some of our throwables. Mic check 1 2.
Mic test 1 2 1 2. We have a schedule update.
Grindstone as soon as the gate opens.
Tonight!
Grindstone just ran out on that one's charge, but that's fine. We got what we needed. Onwards and upwards.
Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Malum district. A nasty puppy has invaded
Grab the
our
Legion
territory.
mag.
Be careful.
Around. Grab. And remember, I like to roll just to guarantee the distance when you're doing these drops. Grab the Vivid Ergo. Drop onto the plank. And then roll. Roll. Drop. Roll. From here, on this little lip here, roll towards the wall. And now the landing. At the Stargazer. Rest, and we're going to level up. Spend. You're going to spend 6 dim chunk. So that'll be 6,000 in total you get from that. And capacity, 2 levels to get up to 41. Equip the the fiber liner for slash damage. Priority. Speak with the fox and agree to join forces. So we are going to accept.
Oh, I thought,
Brother,
why not?
they're the black.
We heard. All you have to. So,
Accept.
you can smart. Wait.
Onward. Bop.
How will you come?
Ambush. Pop. Pop. Try and get the backstab on this one. And that way you avoid the ambush from the dog and just pop the dog. Dimergo. Don't worry about the ladder. We don't need that. Remember that there is a boiler puppet in here though. So you want to use your enhanced rope and then charge attacks afterwards. And that should do the trick. So yeah, you get the enhanced rope because the oiler puppet needs to basically get themselves up. Ignore. We can grab item, but we're not going to do the downstairs loop. So grab the sharp pipe, grab the dim ergo, but we're not going to fall down there. We're just going to head straight up the stairs and get abandoned.
Whoa, hold up. It's been a while since I
But we do
worked
understand
like
why
I got
now.
aches,
So
you
the
know?
black cat does suffer from
And I wouldn't want to cramp your
petrification
style.
disease.
I'll take a breather here, then catch up later.
Grab the motivity crank. Not that we'll ever use it. Plunge. Chain. Not that we'll ever use it. Alright, equip. Sharp pipe and saw blades. Sawtooth just in case. So, out we go. Right roof sniper. We're going to use sharp pipes. 2, 3. And on the left, 3 saw blades. 1, 2, 3. There we go. For the elite, we are going to be ready to use our grindstone for blocking. There we go. Full table. This is going to help build the stagger up. Get a charge in before doing the fatal after you get the stagger, and we're nearly there. There we go. Remember to come back here, bop this carcass and chest for a quartz. To the left. Jog. Grab the special resistance just because it's a quick and easy one. We're then going to come round. We're going to go straight to the left. Dog's going to jump out. Rope dog. Why am I coming here for an iron protection that I never use? I don't know. So in here there are 2 carcasses. Carcassis, Carcassai, Carkai. Up the ladder and is our next phone riddle. Reminder, the answer here is timed and it is candle. You do want to answer correctly. Candle. You are a candle. Okay, Ergo is still whispering. Out. Down the shortcut. Open the door first. Just in case. As the jump back is weird. Nope. Okay. Didn't want them to let me jump there either. Might need a bigger run up. There we go. As we definitely want the shot put. Plus this is an Ergo. See? Jump back's weird. Behind here, I don't think I actually got this Ergo item on the first playthrough, but it's more important as a chunk than it is as a normal dim Ergo for all of 100. Reminder that this is all the dogs as well. So you want to make sure that you can rope a dog. Come over here, sort of this Carkai that's just hanging around. And grab the vivid chunk. Around here for another vivid fragment. And a reminder that you can see that there's no trap. This is a mandatory. Oh look. Pop the dog. Grab the crescent. Rope the carcass. Rope the carcass. Up here. Oh, didn't need to go up there. Come in, and that's going to lure both Biggie and Lil, bigs and smalls. You can use your grindstone for the big. Priority 1 is getting smalls away. Now that Biggs is taken out of the way, we can come back inside, grab the star fragment on the bottom of the stairwell, come over to the left, grab the radiant chunk. Who's gonna come first? You are. Grab the special purification. Grab the vivid chunk. That's just an article, don't grab that. Push the button to open the shortcut door. And lose yourself in your notes. It's not very clever, is it? Where am I? Open shortcut door, there we go. Sorry about that. Up the ladder we go. To the
I thought
merchant.
there were no more survivors. I do love it. Are you?
Show the mark.
If it's
Purchase so that you are back to 31 sawtooth, so that's 4 for me, however many it is for you. Purchase so that you have at least 8 shot put on you, so I've got plenty. You want to have 12 throwing cells on you, so basically so that you've always got another stock in the wings. So I've got 4, so I'm going to get 8, now I've got 12. Purchase the same, so you've got 12 thermite, so I have 5, therefore I need to get 7. And the same for carcass fluids, so I've already got 9, so I need 3. So you want to make sure 12, 12, 12, and you want to have at least 8 shot puts as well. Open the chest, as this is going to give you a Legion caliber. Equip the cube, take off sawtooth. What we're on slash still, good. Slash is what we want. I like to swap for the Aegis for this fight. In we go. We're going to ignore Biggie this time, so let him start to walk away. Once you come up here, you are safe. And ready for the boss.
Looking good. Hey.
So, Black Rabbit Brotherhood version 1. Summon the Spectre. And basically, between cube and your grindstone, more than enough. This still isn't that difficult to fight, thanks to the Spectre pulling aggro away from us. As much as I love this cutscene, I'm going to skip it.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Oh, what I should have done was just kept the Aegis held down, but I didn't. Fine, how's the full table?
Come on! You played nice with the others. Don't you want to play with me, Mr. Puppet? I've seen you. Let's finish this.
Grindstone. So yeah, it's a bit of a DPS race, but in theory you shouldn't even need to use the cube to heal the Spectre on that fight. There we go. Wait for our goodies. Wait for our ergo. At Stargazer, we're going to level up, and we're now going back to Vitality for some later on survivability. Now, you're not actually guaranteed to be at 3 levels at this point, so for now, just 2 levels into Vitality. Yep. I'm going to stick to my notes. Inside, priority 1, behind the chest, behind the bar, open the chest for quartz. Up to you if you want to get the portrait and anything else again, but it's not necessary, so I'm not going to bother with it. Lift for Giangio. Looking forward to Lies of Dorothy, where we hopefully find more out about the organization.
You have no idea how...
Blah 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 blah. Talk. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Open the doors.
Wow. Stalker.
So, 12 is good, 9 is fine. You always want to have at least 9 in backup. So I'm going to buy another, and I'm just going to start getting back into the habit of leaving gold coins in my inventory so I don't have to worry. Not desperate to spend them at this point, we've got plenty. Right, onward to the chair. Making great progress. Activate, and we're looking for increased staggerable window 2. Nope. 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 There it is. Increased staggerable window 2. Survival type, I believe. Yes. And we're going survival, enhanced special resistance 1. And then in ability, we're looking for increased weapon durability recovery speed 2. There we are, increased weapon durability recovery speed 2. Talk to Sir Douche-a-lot.
You're back. But well, the city asked me.
That's fine, that's enough talking to you. Switch the Legion arm back to the puppet string. Recharge Fable.
I'll use my
Level up. Now you might need to spend some dim chunks here to get the level. I mean, I've already got it. But the dim chunks for 1,000 each, I'm going to spend 1. You may need to spend up to 4 of these, so don't worry if you do need to, just spend those. And all we're going to do is get another level, Vitality, to 33. I think this is based on if you needed to buy more throwables, that's where the difference is. So you may have less than me if you've had to buy more. Not a problem. Talk to Antonia to get the key.
Rosa.
Blah, 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 blah. Upstairs. To the right. Time for a revisit to Rosa Isabelle Street. Plenty of time, we're about halfway in, so we can get the majority of this done.
Rosa Isabelle Street, the entertainment
Repair the
district.
Stargazer.
You might call it extravagant. Operas, operettas, street concerts, all running 24/7. Adelina Corday, The singer in the red dress. Oh, she was the most famous of them all. The legendary Well, I'm not sure if she's still alive, so the past tense makes sense.
We're just clearing out the
Yeah, it's getting a
puppets,
little depressing.
including the upper section here. Reminder that this puppet down here can come up depending on how quickly you get to that upper section. Grab the throwable at the bottom. Come up and talk to the lady in the window. I don't think I actually finish giving her the wine, but talk to the old lady in the window.
Remember,
Ignore the poster. Onward we go. Dispatch these puppets before we can head back on inside. That's another article, so don't worry about picking that one up. Inside, rope grenade. And remember, 2 exploders. Here's the first. And then the other one gets up. Wait for her to take a few steps forward before we can then rope her. And there we go. Sharp pipe. And the switch. And then, having done the ladder option, it's worth probably just... Oh, got lost for a second. Doing the inside drop. Use rope for the baby puppets. Remember, it's attack, hit and run. Hit and run. Hit and run. Hit and run. 4 in total. There we go. Once we've dispatched all 4, we can then come into the corner for the ergo. You don't need the chest, so that chest is a Legion plug. We don't need that. It doesn't work for the DLC items. Oh, that Fable Cat was a floor drop because we wanted the saw blade. Behind the cart. Grab the Radiant Ergo. Remember to use the rope for the Musketeer. Try again. Rope for the Musketeer. Charge the bomber. Grab the ampule. Charge the bomber. And we're just going to ignore the musketeers shooting at us. Down to the right, inside here for the throwing cell. And for the white lady, it's mainly backstabs, but you can obviously use the grindstone as soon as she drops to break her weapon early, which is never bad.
I dedicate this performance to my sister Adelina.
You can't hurt her until a health bar appears. Come on. Try harder. There you go, weapon breaking. Full total.
You stole my sister from me, rotten puppets.
Oh, she got a parry. Okay, so yeah. Backstab attack is probably still better. I don't think we can enhance Roper, no. Where are you going, woman? Come on.
You stole my sister from me, rotten puppets.
So yeah, backstab tactics are the best one. Although getting that early break on the weapon is obviously very nice, so... There we go.
Attire as your sister.
Up to the right, as we're going to get an ampule from this. Up. Speak to Julian, and we're still going to say that we will collect, so we will fetch.
My wife's. I know. Would you?
Fetch.
I miss her.
Rest at the Stargazer. Level up Vitality to 34. And down the ladder as we go. So, down the first two. Sawtooths on. Oh. Just keeping an eye on anyone that's throwing anything at me. There we go. Defeat this first puppet, and then we're going to do the drop detour as we get a quartz out of it. So emergency protection, however, drop, try and get a plunge. Always feels good. So remember that there's a ceiling crawler in this section. So we're just going to lure them back until they have to drop. I believe there's another one as well. There we go. To the left, round the right. In we go. up. Use the grindstone, you might as well. Remember that there are some more crawlers in here, 2 to be precise. And open the chest for the quartz. Up the ladder for a star fragment. Don't even bother opening the door. Just pocket watch to the most recent stargazer. Right, one more time. This time we're going to follow the right path. Okay, so remember you've got a strong puppet coming up here, so use the grindstone. You also don't want to go too far forward, as that's what lures the exploder into play. And you definitely don't want to deal with both. I do not want to waste the shot put on you. And that was me being stubborn. As I said, I didn't want to waste a shot put. But I absolutely could have and should have in that scenario. Rope to stop them from exploding and destroy this one. Up we go. Clean up these nades. Open the shortcut door. Head to the left first. Remember, don't go too far forward there, as there is a sniper with eyes on that corner. Make sure we take this maid out of there, as there are 2 exploders in that set area. There's 1. And there's 2. All that for a sawtooth wheel. And a bunch of ergo. Right. Go no stop where the sniper is, so that we don't have to worry about getting hit by that. Rope the exploder, because avoid explosions. After the musketeer is shot, rope him in, and that's a done. grab the radium ergo. We don't need to do the interior, so it's just this musketeer. Get left enough that you can rope. And we can ignore these doors. Onward,
We
grab
found
the
it,
wedding
the
ring.
black dress. But it's just a puppet? What on earth is going on?
Open the shortcut. If you need to, rest at the Stargazer and come back via the shortcut. If you have at least one perfection grindstone and you've got maybe, let's say, 8 pulse cells, then you're good to continue for the clown. Remember the ball? We're going to go forward enough that the flamethrowers go, and that should mean, yeah, we can see the clown has started to move towards us. For the clown. How many have I got? No. I'm going to take off Sawtooths though. So I'm not going to use the grindstone straight away. I'm going to use it to help get back some durability. As I mentioned before, you're more than welcome to go rest before doing this fight. Still one of the more annoying fights in the game. Nope. Oh, that's me missing all of my block timings. Have a shot. Grindstone. So tanky. Oh, that caught me. No, too early. Why am I having so much difficulty? There we go. Missing all my perfect block timings, and that's the very big difference. There we go. But even with me messing up all my blocks and everything, still had some pulse cells left over. So it's still very doable, just a really annoying fight. Right, left bomber first. On the right. Move the flamer out of the flame. Maybe I shouldn't have been stubborn, I should have just used the electric blitz for the mad clown. Left before the steps for a star fragment. Grab the vivid chunk. Grab the perfection ampule. Electric blitz. And I can't remember what item this is. A special resistance. From the Stargazer, we're going to warp to 6-2. And timed answer, when speaking with Julian, we're going to say, I saw the message she left saying she loved you. So we are going to say we saw the message.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. Others laugh. Maybe I'm...
I saw the message she left saying she loves you.
She was... Even... Please.
Ergo is whispering, and we keep the ring. Level up. And we're doing 3 levels into Vitality to get it to 37. With that, we're going to warp to the Opera House entrance. How are we doing on time? And that's about it for this one. Okay, there we are. We have made our way back to the Rosa Isabelle Opera House, and that is where we're going to start our next video. Thank you so much for watching and getting this far. Big congratulations. Please, if this has been helpful, enjoyable, or in any way entertaining, drop me a like on the video, and if you haven't done so already, please drop me a subscribe as well. It means the world to me, and it just helps support more content, as I know more and more people have been watching and engaging. So thank you all so much. Thank you for those who do comment, who do subscribe. I really appreciate you all. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you so much, and until then, bye for now.